Hi friends, we all know about Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, and Stephen Hawking. Even if we didn't know them, we were asked in school to learn about their inventions and discoveries. Over the years, they have been appreciated for their work and its impact on humankind. But there was one man who was too smart for this world, and we probably didn't deserve him, as we never gave him the appreciation he deserved, nor did we credit him enough for his accomplishments. That man was Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was born on 10th July 1856 in the Austrian Empire, which is modern day Croatia. It is believed that when Tesla's mother was about to give him birth, a lightning storm occurred. The midwife who was conducting the child's delivery exclaimed that the lightning was a bad omen and that this child will be a child of darkness. But Tesla's confident mother replied back saying that no, he will be a child of light. And how right could she be? Tesla is known today for being the father of modern electric supply system. He had the ability to think in three dimensions which he used to cope up with recurring nightmares he got as a child. When he was a teenager, he had a near death experience when he contracted cholera. Because of this, he was very particular about health and hygiene and had a germ phobia too. Tesla studied engineering and physics, but he didn't complete his degree. Rather, he gained practical exposure by working for various firms. At one point, he moved to the United States and was working as an employee for Thomas Edison's company. But as you see, he had a very different personality and vision compared to Edison. Edison was more of a businessman than an inventor, whereas Tesla was an actual inventor at heart who was not just merely motivated by profits but rather he wanted to work for the betterment of the society. Tesla and Edison also had quite a tough relationship. Edison was working on DC or direct current, whereas Tesla quit his job at Edison's company to work on AC or alternating current, and that's what is used to run majority of our electronic devices even today. Edison tried his level best to put down alternating current and promote his own direct current. Even Edison's own company later on started using AC current, so Edison left that company and joined another one, but that one too started to use the alternating current. George Westinghouse collaborated with Tesla to create electricity mechanisms by the hydropower of the Niagara Falls. But Westinghouse's company was on the verge of bankruptcy, as it was wrapped in many legal battles with Edison's company and had to even pay Tesla for his services and technology. But Tesla, being the gentleman that he was, agreed to give up all the licensing fees that he was going to receive from his patents, and this saved George Westinghouse's company from completely shutting down. But despite all this, it is believed that Tesla and Edison had some kind of mutual respect for each other. Once Tesla's entire laboratory was set on fire, so Edison allowed Tesla to use his own lab. On another occasion, Edison attended a conference where Tesla was speaking, and Edison didn't want to be noticed, so he hid in the back room of the auditorium to listen to Tesla's speech. Tesla spotted Edison in the crowd and asked the entire audience to give him a standing ovation. Scientists are usually considered as being meek and serious people, but not Tesla. He was known to have had an amazing sense of humor. But there was no one special, or in other words, a life partner in Tesla's life to share this humor with, as he never got married. He was once quoted saying, "I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men." This just proves his passion for his inventions, as he considered marriage as a distraction. Apart from electricity, Tesla had an abundance of ideas. He was one of the first ones to proposition the concepts of smartphones, radar, X-rays, and a particle beam called the death ray, and also radio astronomy. Some of the brilliant ideas that he executed into inventions were Tesla coil, magnifying transmitter, Tesla turbine, shadow graph, radio, neon lamp, hydroelectrical power, induction motor, radio controlled boat. A funny incident from Tesla's life is related to one of the world's most famous writers, Mark Twain. Mark Twain and Tesla had become friends in the gentleman's club where Tesla realized that Twain had a poor digestive system. So Tesla had this machine called the high frequency oscillator that used to move so violently that it led to earthquakes in Tesla's neighborhood. Tesla asked Twain to stand on top of the platform of the machine and Tesla switched it on. It only took 90 seconds for Twain's digestive problems to get solved as he jumped off the machine and ran into the washroom. Tesla was known to have a photographic memory and could memorize images, full-fledged books in their entirety. His mind was a repository or a bank of immense knowledge. A weird fact about Tesla was that he hated pearls with the burning passion of a son and even asked his secretary to go back home when she wore a pearl necklace. He also had a star attitude to him wherein he ensured that all his photographs were taken from his good side, and he wore white gloves to dinner as a fashion statement. An even more weird fact about him was that even though he never got married, he had fallen in love, and that too, he had a true unconditional love. But it was not for a woman, but rather for a pigeon. He reportedly said, I loved that pigeon as a man loves a woman, and she loved me. As long as I had her, there was a purpose to my life. Apart from this, it is believed that Tesla had an OCD or obsessive compulsive disorder. He was obsessed with the number 3 and made sure to take 3 rounds around a building before entering it, and also washed his hands thrice in a row. The last few years of Tesla were filled with loneliness and poverty, to say the least. As Tesla was not a money hungry, selfish individual, but rather a person who wanted to help humanity to have a better life, he never sold his patents. Especially JP Morgan approached him, but Tesla refused to sell his patents to him too, and shortly after that, Tesla's lab was set on fire, ruining all the valuable inventions. Tesla ended up spending the last decade of his life in room 3327 in Hotel New Yorker, situated in New York. He suffered from mental illness and a bunch of other diseases, and probably the saddest part of the story was that he passed away in the hotel room all by himself with no family or friend by his side. Tesla had quite a few valuable documents and files that were randomly confiscated by the US government, and no one really knows where they are. It's as if they disappeared. Tesla deserved better than this. He wasn't a person who carried out cutthroat competition just to get wealth or fame. In fact, he was the opposite of that. His counterpart and former boss, Edison, ended up becoming one of the most famous inventors in history and is glorified till today. While Tesla was blended away in the background, I hope this video gave you valuable insights into the life and contributions of the most underrated inventor in human history. In one of his last interviews, Tesla mentioned, I am a defeated man. I wanted to illuminate the whole earth. So friends, I hope you liked the video. For more such videos, please like, share, subscribe, click the bell icon, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.